And not to go, oh, look at me, how cool, I did this. It's because you look around the world and you're like, man, this place could be less boring if we all tried to do what we really want to do just a little more. And not like everyone's wrong and then you're all doing it wrong, but I just look around and I'm like, have you ever gone to Amoeba and you go, these guys have every movie and everything you've ever, how cool. But then you know what's scary? As you walk through there and you're like, wait, this is scary. This is all that exists of all the time and all the world and this is it? Like, this is everything. So once I've watched all this, how scary is it that sure, they're making new movies here and there, but the classic, really great, you're like, this is it. This is it, people. Like, and there's something sad about wanting the world to be more interesting if I could help. All that stuff, it makes sense, it doesn't make sense, but to me, it's like, I want to just be just crazy enough to make it work, you know? We are going to Sepulveda Dam. It's funny because it's a spot that everybody knows, but I've only seen a couple of people skate it for whatever reason. It's in that movie Gattaca is where I know it from. I was gonna try a trick, I don't know how you describe it. It's kind of like ollie into board slide and let your feet kind of shoot out. Back roll while going forward. Board slide into like a gainer tire roll. I don't know, that trick is kind of hard. I call it a trick. That thing, whatever it is, it's kind of hard. It's a little sketchy. Yeah, it's a little sketchy. Ow! For me, when I started, like, I just kind of quit college because I was like, I just don't like it. I just do not like this. And I started hanging out with my brother who was already, he was probably 5 or 6 video parts deep. You know, he's been a staple and a mainstay in Denver forever. I didn't really think I could do anything good enough on a skateboard or with skateboarding to get sponsored at all. And then when I just basically put my head down and started trying to film whatever it is that I thought I wanted to put on film, and then at some point that paid off 2 or 3 years later, and they put me on that, and it's a local company, I don't care, any company is awesome to me, I'm not picky, I was just psyched anybody cared. But when I got what I wanted, I then realized, oh crap, like that was my whole like focus. I was like, I did it. And so the stunt work came next because I, you know, weirdly had done it. So I was like, oh shoot, I gotta do a backup plan. Like, what else do I really like? And the only thing I knew is that California seemed like more of an adventure. You know, Colorado kind of, it's beautiful and it's an incredible place to like definitely raise a family and all that, but it's not that adventurous to me. Like I just went, you know, I kind of did it in a very like simple way as you do when you go, I would like to be doing this. Where do they do that? Oh, there? Okay, and just go. So the basic idea is this, right? You just stay right there so they don't hit you or anything. But I'm gonna ollie on, but the whole factor is basically going like this, going boom, boom, and that, you know? But just ollie into it and then go into the bank. Isn't that awesome? You're like, really? You can't do the basic trick. You just went to primo and then the tire rolled away. Realistically, I probably need to be the tire to be like right here or whatever to get the roll and then be able to go into the bank because of all the other factors, but it's too bad. See how this almost works? So you're like, oh, cool, all you gotta do is have it. So it's one of those things I'd have to prop it up just to keep it there long enough to actually, you know, back roll into the thing or whatever. I don't think that, unfortunately, I think when I really think about this, like you guys coming out, I think a powerful one trick, rolling on a tire into a giant bank is like, unfortunately, it should feel that cool, but I don't think it is. Sorry, I'm thinking about something else to do here right now. I knew no one in California when I moved here, period. Nobody. But Jared Suits introduced me to this awesome guy's named Ben Kutzko. I was able to stay with him when I came and tried out for the live show at Magic Mountain. I think it was a Batman Begins show, and they do high falls, they do, you know, wire work, all kinds of stuff, fights and everything, just kind of train you. But by the time I did that show, moved out into my car, I then like would stay around, couch surf or whatever, pay people a little rent, so I would have to go back and forth to Colorado. And that's actually when I was filming Colorado, is going back and forth, living in my car, and then going out and being like, I don't know, I guess I'll.
Oh, shit! Mother! Oh, just shut up and do it, you whore! Yeah! Jump! Jump! Do it! Just do it! Do it! Do it! Why do you do that?
guys. Hey there.
Couldn't grab that one. It came too fast.
That's all right. Man, it's too bad. For some reason, right up, right, pop in and then start going, and then be able to get down to that, you know? It's so dang frustrating. And I sound stupid when I'm frustrated. I just wanted to say, you know? So I'm in Colorado. I'm trying to earn money because I don't make any money in California. It's just not happening, right? So I'm back there helping my brother doing whatever. And I get this call from Vic Armstrong. He did a ton of the doubling in the original Indiana Jones for Indiana Jones, which is really cool. They called me from the day of the audition, couldn't be there, still in Colorado. They called me one day and they said, hey, can you come down to the warehouse? I think Andy actually called me. And I was like, yeah, sure, I can come down to the warehouse. I couldn't imagine because I'd missed the audition and everything else. I'm all, that's weird. I get down there and they're like, yeah, so this is Andrew. And I'm like, hey, Andrew, who are you? Like, I don't know who he is or whatever. And Andrew's like, dude, you know, I'm super excited. I don't know if you want to, but you know, we were watching your videos at lunchtime. And he's like, I think it'd be a cool character choice if Peter Parker skateboarded in this version of the movie, you know? He's like, I think you skateboard the way that Spider-Man would, you know, if he skateboarded. And obviously that was a, like, out of the blue, huge compliment. I was like, super psyched, obviously, that he thought so. The running and leaping off the six-story building when he's in, like, the vigilante outfit and stuff, I, of course, did that. And just a lot of the sequences where he's in the school and, like, the lizard guys, like, knocking him through walls and stuff like that. I did a ton of that stuff. Obviously, the skating, and then, you know, the scene where he gets hit by the bus right before he does the swings. And then as it just went on, I just kind of transferred over because I was the right size and just, like, willing, you know, to get in there and do stuff.
Cynthia! Mom! Cynthia!
Right here, I'll put.
Cynthia!
Alright, I'll put.
You're gonna have to move, guys. Okay. Come over here.
Come on! It's weird because, you know, like Reynolds or Raleigh or people like that that play the classics, meaning they have great tricks. They've done them so well that you like to see them redo them, you know? I think that's such a cool thing, but for me, I actually more enjoy like what Jackie Chan does, where he has two Tic Tacs in his hand, he somehow pops into his mouth, and it looks random, and it looks like he just decided to, and you definitely know he doesn't do it every try, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm more intrigued by skateboard tricks that are like that, because it's not just the novelty of it, it's also the fact that, I don't know, it shows humanity. It's weirdly deep, which it doesn't need to be or have to be, but it shows that like your capabilities you can do pretty much anything you want to do.
You gotta be kidding me!
No!
Why would it break like that?
Son of a gun! Show me the broken board. Man. Shattered. That's no way. I just bought this. So having, you know, developed extra skills and different skills and kind of like diversified what I was kind of wanting to do or into, you know, with the video parts that I was making, that I've been taking all that stuff from doing those movies and stunt work and whatever else and putting it in, because now I've been filming a new video part that I'll hopefully for once, because all the videos I've made, I've never truly been like, that is a video part that I'm 100% proud of. I just never have felt that. So I'm going to try with this new video part to do that. I don't know where it's going to go, if anyone wants it or doesn't want it, and I'm just going to put it out there. If you watch a video part and you see people do like, dude, this dude can skate handrails, this dude can skate ledges, this dude can do stairs, this dude can skate transition, and it's well-rounded, it represents like mastering something. And for me, a full performance, wanting to go from like, oh, I'll just do the stunts to, oh, well, I'll just do this funny little bit piece, it makes me want to go from skateboarding and all this other stuff that I've done and just kind of go, oh, well, I just want to do it in a full performance. Like I want it to be well-rounded or not do it, you know. I'm William Spencer, and you might know me from skateboarding on the internet. I do stunt doubling for movies like Spider-Man, and I hopefully am getting to be more of an all-around artist in the things that I make.
Pretty sick, dude. It was really fast on the spin, yeah. You caught your wheel a little bit coming in.